We're at the Arctic Treehouse Hotel and we're gonna take a walk around and check out all the different kind of suites. So these are the basic suites which we're gonna check out now. So this is the Arctic Treehouse Hotel and this is the room. My favorite part about this room, this. It's like a little nest sort of a thing on top of a tree. Look at the rooftop, they have grass on top of it. So I'm currently at Lapland Safari's office and clearly I am all set. They gave me an entire wardrobe change. I worn something entirely different and they gave me new shoes, new pants, new jacket, new cap. Yo! And yes, this is me. I'm absolutely ready, including my mosquito hat, for a fun quad bike experience. Let's go!
Heart of a lion, fire inside me blaze like a siren. Why would you try it? Wake up the beast, no I can't keep silent. I put my time in, now it's my time, your time is expiring. Blood, sweat and tears, I conquered my fears, I'm ready to fly now. I am the pilot, I am so polished, usually modest, but when is the last time?
Wow, what an experience. I wish I could show you guys where I drove around. But I think there it was not possible to drive with one hand. It would be pretty irresponsible of me. But I must show you the viewpoint we're at.
Up in them trenches, hopping them fences, making the plays while they riding the benches, yeah. Got cool intentions, yeah. I see my goal and get cold into sand, but when counting I sin, I don't have no friends. I'm here to win, my start is the end. Now let it begin now.
Not bad, Barkha. Ever seen a tent like this? Okay, that was rather graceful. Oh wow! This is like a hammock and a tent in one. Hi! Good night! Except there. So graceful, so graceful. Ta-da! Let's keep you entertained. Okay, let's say this. A plain bun. A plum bun. A plum bun. A bun without a plum.
A bun without a bun.
Yeah.
Alright, so vesi-hiisi,
Vesihisi,
sihisi,
sihisi,
hississa.
hisisa.
You need to say like
Say it.
vesi-hiisi, sihisi, hississa.
Vesihisi, sihisi, hisisa.
Oh my gosh, she's heard that? Wow, she's
Vesihisi, sihisi, hisisa. Vesihisi, hisiaba. Vesihisi, sihisi, hisisa.
Yeah.
Vesihisi, sihisi, hisisa. Vesihisi, sihisi, hisisa. Vesihisi, sihisi,
Oh my
hisisa.
god, high five!
I know Finnish.
I thought that was bad, but yeah, she just, you know, piece of a cake.
Noni.
A little bit smoke, a little bit grill,
Yeah.
a little bit
Definitely.
burning, not too much burning.
Yeah.
And I have here also a knife. So basically we usually cut them a little bit, get them open up. If you have skill enough, you can write your name.
Yep. I wrote my name on a vegan sausage. Wow. This is a surreal experience. We can actually see wild reindeer just chilling in the middle of the forest. Oh man, this is so much fun. We just drove through a jungle like this. Amazing. Oh wow, look at this place. So the architect who designed this museum, the Arktikum Museum, made this structure in a way that looks like a frozen finger pointing to the north. So that is the north. So because Rovaniemi is very close to Sweden, Norway and Russia, so in the olden days, it used to be the place where everyone came together to exchange their goods.
So Samis always have 4 colors in their costumes. So blue is for the water, green is for the forest, yellow is for the sun, and red is for the
Fire.
fire. Yes.
Yay!
This is the cloud. This is the sun. We're in summer months here. This is the Arctic area that I pointed out over there. The globe goes around once in 24 hours, right? Mm-hmm. Look what happens here in the Arctic. We never go on the dark side. So this explains the 24-hour daylight that we have in summertime.
Right.
And as we go into the winter month, the angle changes. And we here in the Arctic, no matter how I turn it around, we don't turn sides to the sunny side. So this explains the twilight of the winter. That's the sun. Sun's over there behind this. Sun sends solar wind into the space. Most of it just disappears out there because space is such a wide area. And here's the globe. There are magnetic fields above the Arctic and below the Antarctic. Those solar wind kind of bits and pieces that gets to sneak into the magnetic field, have a chemical reaction there, and that's then shown as northern lights. So in northern lights, it doesn't really depend on the weather, but it depends on the sun. How active sun is of sending the solar wind.
So these are the magnetic fields,
Yes.
and this is the light getting pulled in, and this is what forms the northern lights. Ah, okay. Hi guys, meet Irene. So Irene is going to show us the Finnish way of life. This is a little kitchen garden. And what else are we going to do today, Irene?
You will see when we go inside.
Oh, okay. So you just have to see. I'm not going to tell you. So this is nettle. Yeah. I had a dessert made of it, and now I have a nettle latte, and that's the fresh nettle. Now what's interesting about this is you cannot touch the stem because yeah, you can touch it actually, but then it's gonna be a rash. You're gonna get a rash, but this is a very tasty leaf. Kangasneimi, that's Irene Kangasneimi, and that's Ari Kangasneimi. Thank you for letting us in. So this is one reindeer antler. Like it's just one antler, and just like this there's another antler, and together they're about 10 kgs. And this is how much an antler grows in 1 year.
In summer.
In summer, not even in 1 year, in 3 months. In 3 months, this is how much it grows. And this soft part you see below, this is called a crown. And when they don't need it, they drop the antlers because this part becomes soft again, just this part. And then it starts bleeding their head, and then they drop the antlers because it's not possible for them to carry around 10 kgs of antlers during the winter months. Ta-da! So, if you see this under the microscope, 50 years, 100 years, 190 years, this particular branch is a 190-year-old pine tree. So these are moose horns, and like reindeer, moose also shed their antlers. And only male moose have antlers, female moose don't. Same thing, they have this thing. This is again very, very strong. And the best fun fact about moose antlers are that every year they grow this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4-year-old moose, and this will fall off the first season. Then the next season when it grows off, there'll be one more. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things.
They can be 20.
They can be 20.
10 and 10 or 14, 14.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So it'll be like
Yeah.
so big. This is a shaman drum, and this is the earth, this is the heaven, and this is the down under. And like Indian and Hindu gods, ancient Lappish people also had a lot of gods. This is god of fertility, god of wind, god of sun,
God of hunting, God of fishing.
Oh, okay.
God of gods.
So that's it. Art and craft time. So Irene has laid out an entire table of a lot of different Lappish and Finnish material with which we can make a lot of things: keychain, jewelry, earrings, bracelets, everything. So I'm gonna make a keychain of items that I use. So this is a pine tree which is very, very old. Now I'm going to make a design on it, and Harry is going to cut it for me. And this is, remember I told you about the crown? So because the reindeer drops this and there is no, hurting the reindeer involved. So I'm going to use this as well on top, and then I'm going to make this like a necklace. Yeah.
Yes. Ari understands.
I'll show you the final one. This pen is 750 Celsius.
Yes.
Wow. Master craftsman at her job. So here's what I made.
Please come here.
Oh, I can smell gorgeous. Oh wow, Irene, you have a beautiful house. Oh, you warmed the house with
Yes,
this?
in September until May. By birch.
Oh.
And I make food with this.
Look at this rocking chair. Oh my god. This is craftsmanship at its peak. Wow. And this is made entirely of reindeer antlers.
Yeah.
And locally sourced leather, which is obviously tanned by Irene herself. Oh man. Irene, you have a beautiful house.
Can you taste?
Yes, I can. This is fresh blueberry juice made by Irene. Homemade. So Irene also made this really nice. What is this, Irene?
You know, comb. You know when
Yes.
what you
Comb
need
your-
for
comb
your,
your
Comb your hair.
for your head.
Uh-huh.
So the foam is coming from
Oh,
that.
right. That's why it's like a comb.
Yeah.
Yum. I also asked Irene if she can adopt us. Are you gonna adopt us, Irene?
It depends. Can you make handicraft?
Good answer. I'd say the same. So this is the home. This is where we are. That's the workshop. And that's the river. And yes, it's right in the middle of nothing.
Thank you.
Bye, Irene. It was so nice meeting you. Thank you.
Look how big mosquito is behind the tree.
Oh no, you scared.
Thank you very much.
Bye, Irene.
And nice-
Thank you. It's almost 11 o'clock. Can you believe it?
It's a blueberry.
All of this is blueberry?
Big part of it.
Oh, of course not now, but during the spring season. So I'm at Apukka Resort, and we're here for an activity called Fin for a Day. Today we're gonna go fishing. We're catching our own worms just now to go fishing. Then we're gonna cook our fish, and I obviously won't eat it, but I'm just gonna go fishing. And then we're gonna go heat our own sauna, make our own fire, and basically live the Finnish way for a day. Oh, that's Nora. Hi, Nora. All right. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I did it. And that's our boat for the day.
So you take the worm and you put it through the hook, and then you put it through the hook again. So this is what's gonna stay above the water. So you should see the red bit all the time. If you do not see the red bit, you have a fish bite. So you take the rod, you make sure you don't stab anyone with the hook, and you just simply let it go. And if you see the red bit going under, you just simply lift it up.
Okay.
You can do feel it when it's not going.
Yeah.
Change the direction.
I got some.
Beautiful.
This is all the equipment we have to create fire. So these are birch branches that have to be collected very carefully that you don't pick too many from one tree. Birch trees are generally white, so they're like this. That's how you recognize them. And this is lichen. That's also called old man's beard. Reindeer love to eat this, and these are a sign of pure air.
So that your thumb is there, so you can put a lot of pressure on it. This says up on one side.
Okay.
The one that says up is up. And then in about 45-degree angle, you hit it with quite a lot of strength.
Okay.
If you don't have enough strength, it's just gonna be like this.
Okay.
So you can try that first. If that seems tricky, you can also lean it against the kindling, so basically here, and start doing it like that.
So I had a really amazing hot sauna. Doused myself in a lot of cold water because it was pretty hot. And now I'm suddenly not feeling hot because Nora cooked me some amazing food. So this is their local bread, which is like the Finnish pita bread. This is root veggies, local root veggies and goat's cheese, some cloudberry jam, lots of butter, and a very, very happy Barkha.
Forest is my supermarket. It's my church. It's my kitchen. It's my living room. It's forest. We cannot live without forest. And trees are my friends without mouth.